Hi, I'm Bill Mawhinney, and I'm really passionate about the marine industry in Northern Ireland, and it's my mission to bring back as many marine jobs to the country as possible. I plan to do this for my company called Protus, which is a marine survey company, and it's named after the changeling god of the sea, and you'll see why in a second. For a moment, if you can imagine, you are 6 meters under the water. There's a boat floating on top of you. It's cold, it's dark, there's poor visibility, there's noise coming from the vessel and other ships around you, as well as wildlife. This is what divers have to endure every time a hull needs surveyed outside of dry dock. And that could be for damage, environmental reasons, or periodic inspection. Essentially, it's time consuming, it's expensive, a lot could go wrong, and it's dangerous for the divers. Therefore, when ships visit Belfast Harbour, they tend to avoid doing this. To mitigate some of those problems, I propose replacing the diver with a remotely operated vehicle. These vehicles are cost-effective, reliable, and versatile. The cost of the vehicle itself is about £10,000, which is as much as a dive costs in Belfast Harbour. Therefore, for the cost of one dive, I can do multiple. I would use the investment from this competition to purchase my first ROV and start surveying right away. My target market is vessels entering Belfast Harbour, of which is about 1,500 per year. Their key constraints are time and cost. With regards to time, the ROVs can be deployed quickly, either from the quayside or the ship itself. And cost-wise, we can do the survey for 10% of the cost of sending divers. Therefore, I believe I can hit my first year's revenue of £100,000 from service agreements with ferry companies operating within the loch, and by achieving 5% sales in Belfast Loch alone. This will give me enough profit to buy a second remote operated vehicle, increase my capabilities, and expand into Dublin and Cork ports. From there, I'll consolidate the business for a year and then expand into UK or Europe, or develop into a full marine survey company. My main objective is to increase the number of surveys conducted in this country, and therefore increase the workload for the divers, engineers, and the shipyards within Northern Ireland.